Hey David, this is Jackie Otwell. We spoke briefly yesterday evening. I am the digital marketer that is actually in Corpus Christi. I actually live in Aransas Pass. That being said, I went ahead and I looked for your website and I wasn't able to find one. So if you do have one, please shoot that over to me, but I'm going to go ahead and just compare to the top competitor in Corpus Christi at the moment anyways. So I know that the whole world of internet and websites, etc. is pretty daunting, so I'm going to go ahead and just break it down for you in this quick little video. So the first thing I did is I went ahead and Googled HVAC companies in Corpus Christi. This top part right here is ads, so these are all people that are paying for this. As you can see, it says sponsored. Down here's the map pack. We'd want to add you to that if you're not already. Google My Business is pretty helpful and helps people to find you both on maps, etc. So down here is essentially where the organic section begins. So this is where the rankings begin. So this is where I start counting the ranks. Expertise, Home Advisor, Yelp, and Angie's List. These are all directory links. So the first official website that I'm going to compare you to is Maxhouse Air Comfort Solutions. So I went ahead and went to their site, and first thing we're going to talk about is content. So everything on this home page is, content is all the verbiage that's on a website. So what I went ahead and did is I went ahead and grabbed all of this content and I placed it into my word counter. You can see they only have about 339 words. Google actually recommends having about 1,000 to 2,000 words of content on your homepage. Reason being that this is all opportunities for us to sneak in keywords. I'll get into that in just a second, but keywords are essentially like the phrases that people Google to bring up your website. So that leads me into the second thing, which what I do next is I go ahead and take this website and I put it into Ahrefs, which is a tool that I use. It's basically an online website auditor. So as you can see, this traffic value over here, they're paying $272 a month in ads, and it's bringing in about 2.1K of revenue per month, 2.1K extra. So let's say they're paying $0, which is generally just off your website by itself. They're paying $0 per month in ads. That's about $1,000. So it's still pretty good for a website to be bringing in $1,000 and not be paying for any ads. I do believe we can definitely get you more than that, though. So that leads me to keywords. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And I'm going to explain keywords. So these are phrases that people put into Google. And what we want are ones with locations attached. So for example, AC repair Corpus Christi, air conditioning repair Corpus Christi, HVAC Corpus Christi. Things that don't have a location attached. For example, let's find one. If there's one that just says air conditioning or home heating and air conditioning, for example. This is a nationwide keyword. What that means is like someone in Oregon could Google this and this website might come up. Now, is that a buyer intent customer? Not necessarily, unless Maxhouse AC plans on flying to Oregon and servicing them that night. It's not beneficial to us. I did notice something about Maxhouse is like they don't include the surrounding towns. You know, we could do Portland, Port Aransas, Annabelle, Sinton, London District. There's so many different smaller towns that we could capture those customers as well. And that leads me into our third topic, which are backlinks. So if you go ahead and look right here, backlinks are essentially like anywhere on the website, anywhere on the internet where their website is linked. So somewhere throughout the internet, this website is linked 140 times. So what we would do to go ahead and start beating them is we would go and grab all of those links and we would add you to those links. That just puts us on an even playing field, though. We don't want to just do that. We want to blow them out of the water, so we would do that probably tenfold. I know you mentioned that you have so much business right now that this isn't even something you could take on. Something like SEO and website build, it is something that's, you know, it's at least like a 4-week process to get it started, and it's a while before the backlinks, the citations, the keywords, and all of that really start kicking in. Probably sometimes can take a couple of months. So of course, like if you're interested and you want to, you know, start working on this to where when that August turnaround comes, you do have something starting to be lined up. That's definitely something we could do for you. If not, please keep me in mind. And also, please provide me with some feedback on this. Thanks for listening, David. Talk to you soon.